The weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. He'll square off against Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
Couldn't agree with you more, Johnny, but in fights, anything can happen.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
And of course, we fight out. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver.
I'm gonna try to be kind of relaxed.
So much for boxing. This is a fight.
Use Tyson Fury's reach to my advantage. Because I know that Muhammad Ali has that glitch. Not a glitch, but what he does is that
He fails to score with that left hook.
He can hurt people with the hook. To wear people down.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice job by him to block that jab. He parries that left jab away.
He's not coming at me all crazy.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Either man really defending themselves. He blocks the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent.
I can't believe the Warriors lost again.
If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I mean, the Kings are a great team, but I mean, the Warriors, the previous champions, not last year, but year before. I like fighting with Tyson Fury because his reach is crazy. It's pretty sick.
On to the second round.
Let's go.
This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fighters can do that.
Beautiful counter shot. There's a right hand. He threw the hook, didn't land. Both men step back for just a moment. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
Use my jab more.
Plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. They score again with the left hand. He missed with that jab.
It's kind of funny how long his Tyson Fury is.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
I'd much rather be Fury than Muhammad Ali in this game.
They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges, it's up to you.
Let's get it started in round 3. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. These two are the perfect dance partners. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it? He just misses with that jab. And he misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
On to the fourth we go.
What the fuck? He's winning? How the fuck is he winning? What the...
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of defense here at all. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He misses with that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Nice exchange here from both men. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Yeah, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
I'm just upset that
You'd like to
how does
see
he have
more
3
jabs.
rounds and he ain't doing shit to me. I'm fucking hit it, bro. Don't fucking hit it.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you think, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
This is the beginning of round 6. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Down big time in the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
We had it before the
Here comes round 7. He misses with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
He just misses with that big right hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men. Try to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Blocks that right hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
There's the bell to start round 8. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they were out of steam.
Nice punch. Missing with that jab. Either fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Neither man really defending themselves. Got out of the way of that right hook. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
And they figure out the combination to this save. Nope, that jab not going to score. So much firepower here. Can't land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
I'm just gonna punch this fool because he's won some rounds that I was
seem to be
offended
working
at.
here. What's he have to do differently?
Look absolutely exhausted. What are you going to...
There's the bell to start round 10. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Good one. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. scoring left hand. This fighter is sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice shot with the left. Missed him with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking idiot. Fucking shit. There's no way he knows the exact number that people make turn. It's just bullshit.
Let's start 11.
Mike, get the fuck out of here.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Fury just got...
Oh, shit. Okay,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now I have to win round 12.
Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Fury! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
How are they going to revive him?
On to the 12th. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missing with the hook. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in the gets.
Men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Fuck you,
Unanimous.
motherfucker.
You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
I wonder if I should stay heavyweight. I kind of had fun fucking up people at Tyson Fury. Let me take a piss. I'll be right back. Fuck, should I be heavyweight again? Fuck. Maybe heavyweight. Yeah, fuck it.
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Smoking Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive.
Oh.
And across the ring from him,
Joe
Tyson
Frazier?
Fury. He stands an imposing
Frazier.
6'9" tall.
I'm surprised.
Smoking Joe Frazier. Feel it? The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
There you have it. It is time to go and cannot wait for this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
Usually Joe Frazier's arms
A lot
are way
of
too small.
pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
I've been out in Vegas when fights like this have happened, and when the sun's beating down.
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Good counter punch. They're both trying for a knockout. Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Lands with the right counter. Beautiful counter punch. He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots, but that leaves more opportunities for head shots.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Him doing all these power
You're not
shots
going
or
to see a
whatever the
lot of
fuck he's doing.
finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound
Getting
away.
you caught against the
You're
ropes,
fighting
yeah.
a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that should have.
Yeah,
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice counter punch. He just misses with that big right hand. Good counter right hand again. Left counter scores. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Good counter punching.
I could make it fair by trying to fight on the inside, but nah.
Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Absolutely exhausted. What are you going to tell him in the
Feel
corner?
bad. I mean, it's because picking Tyson Fury, he's kind of broken. Not that he's broken in real life, but I mean is that he's so tall, his range is ridiculous. You could hit somebody from across the ring. It's ridiculous. I mean, that's what it is. Reach is kind of king at the same time.
And there's the bell for round two. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Nice counter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block. Counter right, left lands. That's another scoring shot. He misses with that jab. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He fails to score with that left hook. Right hand. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to hit that jab, let it ride past you, and push his own way on him.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. There's the bell for round 3. Both men step back for just a moment. He misses with that jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys running hands down. They decide to showboat, show off, then blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Just gets out of the way of that left hand. Watch that jab. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Yes, I like that round. Because I feel good. Good man. Do what you're doing. You got to up here and we'll start carrying on.
Back at it in round 4. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He missed with that jab. Neither man really defending themselves. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Left punch. Left punch. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do
I'll be
something
careful.
different.
I can't be exchanging with him too much because he's trying to.
When you're thinking, come on,
burn
man,
him
ring
down.
away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Nice round. Good round. I like that.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Watch the jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
He just misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. There's the bell for round 6. Nice punch. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And he misses with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Left hook just missed. Oh, and they just got the another bell rung. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here we go. It's round 7. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He parries that left jab away. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice job by him to block that jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters.
I can't entertain it inside game too much.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Knock me down or something like that.
After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Round 8, and we're off again. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Side punch. The bravery being shown here is just incredible.
That's relaxing.
Both men step back for just a moment.
Hoping he gets a little bit upset.
Some nice exchanges from
kinda
both
cornering
men
him a
in this
little bit.
round. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
That left hook missed. Solid punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You know,
Oh, 1-9. This is round 1
both
for me.
fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9.
Start from the beginning.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight. A fast fight that's got
I could do it at an earlier point.
They're relaxed.
I think it's
They're
more
confident.
crucial.
They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Punch throws. Punch fight a little bit better.
And he just missed with that left jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up.
Yeah, he's spazzing. Looks like a worm.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some.
Oh, he quit.
Now there you have it. It is official. That is aggression, not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
Come on, man. I wasn't even harassing him or anything, you know what I mean? Look, he had 400 hooks. 400 hooks in like, yeah, I guess it was like maybe what, 9 rounds, 10 rounds? That's a lot of motherfucking hooks, yo. I was pretty much just jab straighting on me, you know what I mean? He was setting himself up for all these fucking hooks. He has a fucking better record than me. He was 167 and 43. I'm 162 and 55. God damn. And beat the fuck out of him. So it happens. I'm gonna fight one more fight. I was gonna call it a night right now, but this shit got me way too turned down. I gotta get this shit out. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna take a piss though. I wanna pick Sergio Martinez. Picked a lot heavyweight. Let me see. I like this weight class now too with Lomachenko and Amir. I like Amir better, but Amir's he's fucking weak when it comes to the defense. Well, Sergio is a whole different level. I'll be right back. Let me take a piss. In all honesty, I can care less if anybody's watching. I like to record my shit, and I used to record it like on fucking my phone and all this bullshit, and I started recording on my computer. It was taking up way too much memory, so I can't do that shit. I started doing it just,
Welcome to the
recording it off of
WBC
YouTube,
Arena.
YouTube.
The time is
Get the
now
fucking
as we get set
storage,
for
you know
what
what I
should be an
I can just
incredible
put it-
matchup. I'm
it's
Todd Grisham.
cataloged in there every time I
Alongside
fight.
me is Johnny
Every time I
Nelson.
turn this
It's
shit
going
off,
to be unbelievable. The
every
fans,
fight's on there, so.
everybody around the world, the
Gotta love
fighters.
it, man.
This is just
Gotta love
one
it.
of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Sergio Maravilla Martinez. He's 5'10" tall with a 72.8-inch. Sergio Martinez. This future Hall of Famer who fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, has traveled the world over to ply his trade.
Oh, this fucking fool saw my record, fucking got scared and quit. What a bitch. That sucks, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I thought I was gonna fight someone really good. You know what I mean? I mean, I every time I do fight, I'm fighting someone really good, but they're just, I guess, I don't know. You just never know when you're fighting. He didn't want a tough fight. It's crazy, huh? Like where people just don't want a tough fight. It makes me laugh, bro. Like, holy shit. Like, come on, bro. This is boxing. Like, you think you just gonna like step over somebody? Come on, man. Makes you better. It makes you better at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Builds character. Fighting somebody that's tough. You know what I mean? And it makes you better at the game at the end of the day. So you can't argue with that. Just waiting on someone to pop up. There it is. Jackpot. Damn, a 31-2, fucking Sugar Ray Robinson. I'm almost fucking. I hope he's not a fucking cheater, because with 2 losses, come on, man. But we'll see. You know what I mean? I'll give this motherfucker the benefit of the doubt.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
get a beer real fast.
Let's fight.